Hello everyone, and welcome to another unboxing from Always Play Blue. Today we're going to take a look at Dice Forge, a 2 to 4 player dice building game designed by Régis Bonnessée and published by Libellud Games. I played Dice Forge a little while back with some family members, and I'd heard all about it. I heard the interesting dice building mechanic, so I'd wanted to give it a try. And when they said they had it, it was like straight to the table. And I enjoyed it so much, and I must have shown that I enjoyed it so much that they then bought it for me as a birthday present. So here we have my copy of Dice Forge. I really like the minimalistic artwork. I'm not only one for sort of the big colourful box covers, but I like that just single gem on the front. We've got a hero aid inside the box, and this just breaks down the different cards. I think there's almost 2 different sets worth of cards almost, and that goes through their abilities in a bit more detail. And then we've got the, you can see there, the inlay you'll see coming up. That's a breakdown of how you put it all back together in the top left. And then it's just a very different rules sheet than normal, no booklet. This is just a fold out long pamphlet. Next up we've got the player boards. And you can see they're not dual layered, but they're just, they've got holes cut in them for the different cubes you're going to be using. And there's a space on the left for where your dice go after you've rolled them. And then after that, if we have a look here, so this is inside. This is the actual area where you'll be picking your dice faces from. But it's really nice. They put it inside this cardboard sleeve that then tells you how they're all laid out, so you can put them back in their place, and then you can keep them inside that as well, so they don't fall out with the box when they're inside the box, which is a really nice touch. This is the board itself, just folds out there, and you've got the sort of round marker and the player piece start point in the middle there on the spokes, and then the cards in those little slots going around the outside. Next up we've got a piece of cardboard and then we've got the cards themselves. So as I said, I think there's a couple of cards that are always, I think like the first and second slot are always the same, and a couple more maybe, but then some of the slots have a choice of 2 different cards you can play, just sort of mix up the gameplay, which is nice. And you've got I really like the artwork on this. You've got the ability that it can do. You've got its cost in the top left, and you've got whether it's a continual or a once only action that you can carry out. So there is some sort of engine building in this as well. If you can get the right cards, you can sort of have these ongoing effects on your turns. Or like the lightning sort of symbol there, it's just a one-off boost quickly. Or like the Hydra, no ability, but 26 points. Sorry, I said that was the cost earlier. It's the points you get for having that card. So the Hydra is obviously the key one to go for, but it also requires more of your stones to be able to afford it. And here we have the dice faces themselves. So each player has 2 dice to start off with, and you have mostly just the single gold. I think there's like 2 victory point, and there's the 2 different gems, one of each, and they're spread evenly over the 2 dice you start with. So you've got slow resources as you're going at the beginning, but then that's when you use that gold to buy better faces. And there's not just an increase in the amounts. There's like a 4 gold, I think, and a 6 gold and higher points. But there's also some with like clever little abilities where you can mirror a dice you've got to double your result, or you can do stuff with your opponent's resources. Really nice. And these are the dice themselves. So the faces just click in there. They can be quite difficult to get out. We used some people use the actual pieces themselves, the spare pieces lying around, to flick them out. It does make me quite nervous that I'm going to break them or something, so I'll just give up on that. I think the more you play it, maybe they become looser and that, so that might be helpful. Then you've got the player pieces themselves, just the pawns that you're going to be moving around on that board. Sort of pick. So when you take a card, you just buy the card, you move to that location, so there's a way of getting an extra go if you're ousted from that location at any point. And then these are the cubes that represent the different resources you've got. And that inlay, I love how this game just all perfectly fits in there. But yeah, that's Dice Forge. Really fun dice building game. Look forward to playing that more in the future. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And if you'd like to see more content, check out Instagram @alwaysplayblue, or go to the website alwaysplayblue.com. Thank you.